And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready, set, go.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Second and 10.
Red, shot, 17, blue, 32. Go, 10. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, Young. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They get 15 on that game. It's a Carolina first down.
Watch out now, 50 Fury. Let's go. Set.
Young hands it to Hubbard. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. George Karlaftis there to make the play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Down. Black, 95.
The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Ready. Drill, 52. Black ultimate. Here we go, here we go. 33, yellow, red, yellow. Cut, cut.
From the gun, it's Young. Open man, General McMillan. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Panther first down.
A give up the middle, it's Hubbard. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a 14-yard. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Another run here with Hubbard. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
Cycle.
Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
560.
They'll go again with Hubbard. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
22 middle. Here we go. Set. Ready.
That's caught out wide on the RPO. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try to run for it with Hubbard. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Is he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. First down. First and goal. Hubbard trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short. One more time, it's Hubbard. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Chuba Hubbard, touchdown, Panthers. His second rushing touchdown of the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Makes the score Panthers 7, Chiefs nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Yellow.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Trayvon Merrick up to make the tackle.
On the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Hey, Ripley. Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Jalen Phillips. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Trouble, 38. 52 blue. Red, cycle. Yellow. Hut.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down.
Ready. Hut.
On play action. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. The Panthers off to the early advantage. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Right. 40 45. White. Ready.
To throw, Young. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Mahomes back. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
That one intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Mary. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Okay, right.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go now. Set.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game. And just like that, you go from 2nd and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
Okay, ready?
Now a 3rd and 2.
Right, 97. 10 cycles. Let's go. Ready.
Now Young. To set up the screen here to Hubbard. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here. You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts, but the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Jonnu Smith, touchdown Carolina. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who've also scored throughout the league.
Chiefs, nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And they'll manage to pick up about 4. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Here's Walker. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Down at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7.
Yellow.
Here's a handoff to Walker, running to the left. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Gray. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Here's a 3rd and 10.
A 7-yard loss. Brings up 3rd down.
Yellow. Yellow. 15.
Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to be 4th down.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
Their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Red 38. Edo blue. Grill green. Ready?
Throwing is Young. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Come on, 52 blaster. 33, yellow. Ready.
Back to the air, it's Young. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will dive into the end zone. 78 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. He knocks it through. Panthers will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Chiefs nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the 3. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Jalen Phillips on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 22-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6.
Yellow. Spartan.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
They face 2nd down and 7. They keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. Room to run at the 40. And he'll be taken down. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, KC.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Yellow.
Pass is caught by Gray right side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. And the Chiefs have a 1st down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
43.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Back over the middle and take it in. He's got it.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Attack!
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes now to throw again. That one swung out wide to Walker. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's Walker. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Xavier on the tackle.
Walker trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Rocky Rice. Touchdown, KC. His 4th TD grab of the season. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.